Hi everyone, I am Karan and welcome to Karan's Gyan, and today I'll be discussing about a bumper bonus issue, and this bumper bonus issue is brought to you by Aarti Drugs. Aarti Drugs board announced a bonus issue yesterday on the date of 20th August, and as soon as it announced the bonus issue, the share price skyrocketed by about 18% and closed 430 rupees higher at the price of 2838 rupees. I would round it off to 2839 rupees. Now if I look at the share price, I see the share has doubled between the period of July 21st to August 20th. So in 1 month the share has doubled. If I talk about a 3 year period, the share has gone up 300 times in 3 months. And if I look at a 1 year period, the share was trading at rupees 400 during last year, and as of now it has gone up to 6 7 times. So it seems that Aarti Drugs is on a frenzy. Now talking about its bonus issue, I see Aarti Drugs bonus issue was very eye catching because I saw the ratio of 3 is to 1, and I was surprised looking at this ratio because it is very rare that companies announce a bonus issue of 3 is to 1. What does the bonus issue of 3 is to 1 mean? It means that if you have one share of Aarti Drugs, you would get three bonus shares of this company. So a ratio of 3 is to 1. Look how fantastic it is, and it is an excellent reward to the shareholders of the company. Now, talking about the X bonus date, the X bonus date has not been announced. So, what happens is in this case, the board has recommended a bonus issue, and this bonus issue is subject to shareholder approval. So this is the same process for recommendation of dividends or recommendation of stock split or some other corporate action. Now, talking about free money, does this mean that you'll get free money if you are allotted bonus shares? I must tell you that there's nothing known as free money, there's nothing known as a free lunch. If there was something called free money, there won't be anyone who's poor in this entire universe. So, what I mean to say is, when you'll get three extra bonus shares, the share price of Aarti Drugs would be adjusted. I would show you the price calculation in the next question. So, what is the price impact of this bonus issue? Let me assume that Aarti Drugs closing price before the X bonus date is rupees 2000 rupees. So, you have one share of rupees 2000. Now, you've been allotted three additional shares. So in total, one share plus three bonus shares is still worth 2000 rupees. And as a result, your new share price would be adjusted to rupees 500. So your the share price of Aarti Drugs before X bonus date is factored by 4, is divided by 4 basically. So if I say the ratio is 1 is to 1, it would be factored by 2. So you would have a new share price of 1000 rupees. But talking about the bonus issue, now what is the advantage of having a bonus issue? So if I talk about bonus gives a lot of reward to the shareholders of the company. Now what happens is, if you get dividend, your dividends are basically taxable by the government, and hell, who wants to give money to the government, right? So investors like getting bonus because bonus cannot be taxed. Only you'll get a capital gain component in it, and you would just have capital gain when you sell the share. But on books, you would like to get bonus over a dividend. So, like I said, there'll be a price impact on the bonus issue. Well, if I'm getting three bonus issue and one share plus three bonus shares is basically the same price, I rather prefer dividends, right? Well, that is not the case. What happens during a bonus issue is that as soon as a bonus issue is announced, like in this case, we see a spike in the price of the underlying, which in this case is Aarti Industries, and a spike of 18%. So, whenever a bonus issue is announced, the volume activity of the share is driven up. And if you have studied technical analysis, technical analysis says that if the volume of a share that is being traded has significantly been increased, it can mean that the share is going up drastically or it is going down drastically. Similarly, in this case, when bonus is announced, the share price increases mostly, but in some cases it decreases because of increase in volume activity. If I talk about share price decreasing after bonus issue being announced, there are very handful companies whose share price have decreased. In this case, I would point out HCL Technology and Sterlite Industries, and one or few more companies. But if I compare it to the companies whose share price has increased, there are more companies whose share price have increased after a bonus issue than companies whose share price have decreased after bonus issue. So again, instead of getting a dividend, you are getting capital gains in the form of share price being increased. And the last point, this point is really good for long term investors. So what generally happens is, initially when bonus is declared, the dividend of the company is adjusted, so a company would be paying lesser dividends and would be paying according to four shares that you have, one share that you currently hold, and three bonus shares. However, if I talk about healthy companies, and healthy companies with good cash flows and an excellent business, they would end up giving you more dividend over the long term, because in the next 2 to 3 years they would start adjusting their dividends and would give you higher dividend payout compared to right now. So you would earn a lot of money through dividend because you are getting dividend of not one but four shares. So a very good prospect, a long term prospect of getting bonus shares. Now talking about the industry or the business Aarti Drugs is in the industry of API, active pharmaceutical ingredients, pharma intermediaries, specialty chemicals, product development. If I talk about its financial results, I just have quarter four results available as of now. Quarter one results haven't come out. If I look at quarter on quarter basis, then net sales have been flat. In fact, they have decreased 5%. However, their operating profit margin has increased by 1.61%, and their net profit is about 100% higher. However, you do keep in mind that some of the net profit is because of the exceptional items that is there in this case. If I look at year on year basis, again net sales is flat. However, the consolidated net profit is again high. This is attributed to a good operating profit margin. So this company is showing that it has good return on capital employed, good return on equity, and it promises the criteria of the advantage of bonus issue. This shows that this company is a healthy company and it has good cash flows. And if I look at 3 to 4 year period, the dividend that you would receive because of this bonus would be extraordinary and would help you get fixed income. So my recommendation for Aarti Drugs is buy. However, I would give you a caution here. The caution is that I feel Aarti Drugs price has gone up too fast. If I talk about one year period, and there might be a correction post bonus issue. So if you are able to digest that correction and you want to hold this company for the long term, Aarti Drugs is a good choice. So guys, this is my take on Aarti Drugs, and I hope you like my video. Thank you very much and have a nice day.